Hello, and welcome back to the Spoilercast, the show where we talk about movies and we don't care about spoiling them. My name is Tobias, and with me as always is my sister and trusted co-host, Rebecca.
Hello.
Hello, and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
I mean, it's not Christmas yet, but we're in the Christmas month, and this is our second Christmas episode this year. If you haven't seen our last episode, which I don't know why you wouldn't have. I mean, if you're subscribed, of course. If you're not, you should subscribe, like the video and all that stuff. But we're doing Christmas classics this year, is what I'm trying to get to.
Yes.
Yeah, last week we did It Happened on Fifth Avenue, which is one of my, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies, I would say. Christmas classics. But this week, I wanted to pick something that either of us had seen before, just to kind of, sprinkle in something new, even though we're watching something old.
I was going to say, new.
New, yeah. It's only 80 years old, basically.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get when you're doing classics.
Exactly. And this is considered a Christmas classic, although I think we have to discuss the accuracy of calling it that. Yeah, like the Christmassy...
The amount of Christmasness in it.
Yeah. But however, we're talking about Elia Kazan's directorial debut, the 1945?
Yes.
A slice of life drama, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Yes. It's the story of the Nolan family. More specifically, Francie, the daughter of the family, Francie Nolan, and her growing up in the early 1900s Brooklyn in a poor family.
Yeah.
Not destitute, but poor family. with her very pragmatic, matter-of-fact mother, who more or less takes care of the family, and her more head in the clouds, kind of dreamy father.
Yes.
John Nolan.
Johnny,
yeah. And
her brother.
And her brother, Neely.
Yeah.
What's the mom's name?
Katie,
right. And they go through trials and tribulations during like it's like a year. Has to be.
Yeah, it's almost a year.
Yeah. We'll start by doing this the right way. So I'm going to ask you, what did you think of A Tree Grows in Brooklyn?
As per usual, I thought it was quite alright.
Okay.
That's become my normal answer for most movies. No, but it was as a Christmas movie, meh.
Yeah.
It had some more Christmas than the last one, but still
true.
A little bit too little for me. It had also some of the, bit of the Christmas magic, I guess, but it came after Christmas.
Yeah.
Which was a bit weird. But I did like it. I liked the setup. I liked the characters. It was a bit long for something so old.
It's 2 hours, which, not a lot of old movies were, unless it was like a big epic, like Cleopatra.
Yeah, but this one wasn't an epic.
Ben-Hur or something. No, this was a little drama movie. It's over 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it had a cozy vibe to it, so it's got a step up on It Happened on Fifth Avenue when it comes to the Christmas feel, but I'm still a little iffy on if it's actually a Christmas movie.
Yes, we're gonna discuss that more later.
But overall, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
For an old movie.
Yeah. That's gonna be my worry with these, because you haven't seen any of the movies. Yes, you've seen the last one we're gonna do. I think
so, and I have seen The Patron, actually. One of the Patron movies.
Right.
I realized.
Yeah, because if you didn't know, we're doing... we have a Patreon, of course. Patreon.com/don'tmakeascene, where we do an exclusive episode each week, kind of as a companion piece to the movie we're talking about here on YouTube and Spotify and whatever.
They're also Christmas classics of sorts.
Yeah, a little newer Christmas classics and some classic Christmas TV specials.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what did you think of it?
Well,
A Tree Grows in Brooklyn.
The first hour, the first 50 minutes, I was like, this is good, but yeah, I'm not really seeing the Christmassy stuff here. and it kind of moses along. The first hour is where you can really feel the length of the movie. It's not bad, but it was like, what is this? Where are they going with this? Kind of.
It did take me 2 sittings to get through it, and the first hour was the reason. So
okay, yeah. But yeah, I guess minor spoilers. About 50 minutes to an hour in, we hit Christmas. Yes. And that's kind of where, some of the magic, so to speak, starts happening. This is not there's no magic, but I mean Christmas magic,
Yeah, all of a sudden they're getting lucky, and all of a sudden things are working out for them. Yeah, that kind of magic. That's Christmas magic.
Yeah, and there's some raised stakes.
Yes.
But I gotta say, when the movie was over, I was completely floored. This is like a new favorite of mine. Maybe not a new favorite Christmas movie, but this is like one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Wow.
So fucking good. And where the movie ends up, I think it really justifies the kind of long and more harsh first hour of the movie.
Sure.
It makes sense story-wise.
Sure.
And I gotta say, just like last episode, even more this time, I bawled my eyes out. Because this is ultimately it is a very heartwarming film.
Yes,
very very
definitely.
Heartwarming and sweet and nice and everything, but it is viciously sad also. Like, like I said, the first hour is rough. I was worried after reading about it that there was going to be, some domestic abuse and stuff because they mentioned the father's an alcoholic. That never happens, though. It doesn't go there, but it's still very, very, very sad. And there is heavy struggling in the first hour.
Yes.
And I mean after the first hour as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the movie kind of peaks in sadness on Christmas Eve. Well, no,
it's
slightly after Christmas Eve.
It's like a day or two after.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
It just the waterworks just started, and then that kind of comes back a little later in the movie, but in a sad but sweet way. Yeah.
I love that you've become more sensitive in these. I was about to say in your old age. You're not old, but since you've grown up.
Speaking of that, it's my birthday's in December.
Yes,
and my best friend's birthday is also in December. He just recently had his birthday on the 2nd of December. And that made me think, because I turned 35 this year. Yes,
holy shit,
very old. Yeah, and I just realized that means in 25 years, I'll be 60 years old.
But 25 years is a long time.
Yeah, but it's less than I've already been alive. So I'm closer now to 60.
Sure, but you've been alive for a long time.
Sure, yes.
And time moves much slower the older you become, so...
No. It's the other way around. Time moves faster.
You think?
Yeah. Because when you're young, let's say you're in you're like 10 or whatever, and you have your summer break. Oh my God. Because here in Sweden we have 8 or 10 weeks summer break?
10 weeks, I think,
yeah. It's insane. 10 weeks, that was an eternity.
Sure.
Do you know, but a year was 10% of your life. Now 1 year is what, 3% of my life?
But you can do so much more now. So to me, it feels like I experience more, and therefore the year feels longer.
No,
because I've been thinking about all the things I've done this year, like all the things that's happened in my life. And there's so much.
Okay.
Should I list them? No,
no. Yeah.
For me, at least, I mean, it feels like there's so much. I turned 30. I saw my favorite band of the last 2 years or so live for the first time. I managed to score tickets to go see them again next summer, which was a hell of a ride trying to get those tickets. Jesus Christ. My boyfriend's sister had her baby. I don't know. We moved. We've done a lot of things.
Is that this year?
Yeah, we moved this May. This is when we moved into this apartment. We haven't been here a year yet.
Wait, where do you live now?
Handen?
Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, you moved this like early summer.
The hand, yeah.
Right.
It was the spring. I haven't been here a year yet.
No,
so.
yeah, and I've only been there like twice since you moved. That's why I forgot about it.
No, like, so you see, like, I feel like there's been so much this year.
All right.
And technically the year isn't over. I have another month full of so much that's gonna happen. Like, the last week of this month, of this year, is slam-packed with so many things that I'm gonna do.
All right.
I feel like this has been a long year.
Okay, but in general, you know,
sure, I know what people say
tend to
that
say time moves faster because, like, one year when you're 40 is not nearly as much as 1 year when you're 15.
Sure.
Because then 1 year is a lot bigger part of your life.
But it's a mindset.
Sure. Anyway, so I feel like 25 years is, I mean, it's going to take a long time, but it's going to go pretty fast also, it feels like.
So what, you're having like a midlife crisis already?
No, not quite. But I mean, technically, in about 5 years,
you are middle-aged.
I am going to be middle-aged.
Yeah.
According to...
Better get working on, moving. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what, but still.
Well, I don't know.
What does that have to do with the movie, though?
Well, I mean, because, hey, that's what the movie is about. The movie is definitely about growing up.
Sure, and it's about a year in the life, and it's about...
Yeah, I mean, it's in the
moving
title.
On to doing more things and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, more growing up, realizing, you know, the harshness of reality, but still finding, like... You know, finding the good part in life.
Yeah.
That it's not all strife.